Hello, welcome back to the Glasgow Police Museum. I'm Alistair Dinsmore, retired police officer and curator of the museum. Today I'm going to talk about the history of the Glasgow Police in the mid-19th century. Gorbals, Anderston and Carlton areas of Glasgow were amalgamated with the city in 1846. By the 1850s, early 1860s, the boroughs of Maryhill, Partick and Govan had been formed and with their own police forces. By 1912, these new borough police forces had become part of the City of Glasgow Police. The Glasgow Police had a little known connection with the Mackintosh family in Glasgow, and Charles Rennie Mackintosh's father, William Mackintosh, was a superintendent in the Glasgow Police, and he served right up until 1899. When Alexander McCall, the Chief Constable, died in 1888, Charles Rennie Mackintosh was given the job of designing the headstone for his grave, which still stands in the necropolis in Glasgow. One of the famous cases for the mid-19th century was the Greatrix case of 1866. John Henry Greatrix was a photographer with a studio in Sauchiehall Street during the day, but by night he was a banknote forger making his own £1 and £5 notes. Greatrix got wind of the impending police raid on his premises and he made off with his assistant. The pair eventually made it all the way via Southampton to New York City. Despite the distance involved, Superintendent Alexander McCall of the Criminal Department of Glasgow Police was not going to be put off. The tenacious detective followed Greatrix all the way to New York, but when he arrived there, he realised that this was going to be a needle in a haystack. The wily detective decided to put an advertisement in a local newspaper asking for a photographic assistant, preferably a Scottish girl. And lo and behold, Greatrix's assistant applied for the job and put her address at the top of the letter, leading the detective to where they were staying. With the help of a New York detective, Greatrix was arrested by McCall and brought back to Scotland, where he was put on trial and given 21 years imprisonment. His young assistant got off scot-free. You can find out more about the incredible stories and cases of the Glasgow Police, Britain's first police force, here at the Glasgow Police Museum in Merchant City.